Hi guys, my name is Meats. This is going to be a review for build model number 3 or set number 3. I usually get my box set from Ami and hopes that I get duplicates of everything. So here's the kind of like the layout, and on this one we have the G Fighter, which is like a really cool accompanying mobile fighter for the Gundam. And here on the side, you can see all the silhouettes. So here we got the Zaku 1, the G Fighter, the gun tank, gun cannon, and another ARC-78, which kind of makes sense because you have the G Fighter, and I believe that you can do some certain reconfiguration to combine them, which is cool. Now, this one comes with accessories or weapon sets for what it seems. I think the first one you just get the Gundam, you don't get the rifle, and to get the rifle you have to get the weapon set, which is the 5th for that particular set, and I think you only get one. So I'm hoping this on this they don't give you just one G Fighter. Be good. We'll see. And then here we go inside of the box. I just really like that design there. It's really cute. It's like a super deformed and even smaller than that, but the details are there. It's quite nice. So I'm just showing the box set here, and let's go take a look inside and let's see how we do. Alright, so inside, and it seems like we got a set of everything. We got the Gundam, the gun cannon, gun tank, 2 G Fighters, and 2 Zaku 1s. So that is great. Alright, let me take this out one by one. Got the Zaku 1 there. Got the G Fighter. There we go. Gun tank. Gun cannon. And last but not least, we got the Gundam right there. Awesome. And all of them more or less have the weapons. And we got a bazooka for this guy here. Well, you got the G Fighters, which is a weapon altogether. You got the gun tank here. You got the rifle for the gun cannon, and you got the beam saber and shield for the Gundam. Really nice. I don't think there's any difference in the back. I kind of wish they've differentiate, kind of like Assault Kingdom, where it shows the blowout for each of them, but seems like they didn't. Even on the side panel here, yeah, it's they're all the same. The only difference is the front part. Oh well. Getting back to this. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and open this up. I'll probably go in order, which is start with the Gundam. This, yeah, I'll probably go in that order. And yeah, let's continue with the review. Alright, then let's go ahead and open it up. I'm not too particular with saving the box, and it's kind of hard with this kind of things. So here we go. We got the gum. Again, you can only get the candy if you get this from or overseas retailer, kind of like Ami, probably HLJ. But if you're buying this here in US, it's going to be distributed without the candy due to our laws. It's a choking hazard. And yeah, it's most likely used for that reason. There's no instructions inside. There we go. And interesting. One of the foot already popped off. All right, so let's open this up. Now I had a problem with one of the shields. From what I remember, the red part tends to pop off from the white. I wonder if we'll have the same problem with this one, or maybe just the pegs are not aligned. And seems like there's more things that popped off. Right. And I really like this texture. It's like an eraser, but I probably won't use it as an eraser. But it's so flexible, and haven't had issues of them breaking. So that's good. Right now, I popped off one of the vents for the ARC-78, and Let's see if I can pop that back in. There we go. I really like the details on this. It's so small yet it's so detailed. Wait, let's put this in. Whoever made this idea is just awesome. There we go. Get a little bit of close up there. Now this is one of those that you can't really panel line. I could try. I'll probably use a pencil. It's kind of weird though. And there's still a bit of a. Sorry about that. It's not really focused there. There's a bit of nub marks. I'm not sure if I can clean that, but you know, for the most part, it's not too bad. Now the beam saber here is a little smaller to fit the hand. You know, as opposed to the one on the back. And obviously, if you have that, you gotta pop this off. There we go. Yeah, that's great. Yeah, I'll put it back there. So in terms of articulation, you get the neck. You can swivel the head here. Yep. You have the shoulder. There's no elbow articulation, but you do have the fist that you can rotate. We get the shield here. This one seems to be more intact, but yeah, that was my problem when I popped that off. But something tells me I could just glue that in place for my other one. This one doesn't seem to be an issue. Then right on the elbow there is a peg connection, which we can just connect this here. There we go. Really nice. And then you got the foot pegs, and that's basically it. So yeah, this is really cool. I think you can even remove the backpack if you want to. And there's even a peg connection underneath, which might be for some weapons. Or even you can connect this shield on the back. Like so. There we go. So again, a lot of configuration for something this small. That's really cool. Alright, so this is for the Gundam. Moving on, let's open up the next one. Alright, so for the next one, we have the gun cannon here. Again, let's open it up. One gummy. Oh, that looks so fragile. There we go. So it's nice that I get more Federation. I think the last set we got the Xeon, more of the Xeon ones. Yeah, this is great. Alright, so for this one, we're gonna attach this first. There's still a little bit of extras in there, but I think it'll be fine. I'm talking about the extra, kind of like excess mold. Alright, let's see. In terms of articulation, we have the neck here, which is on a straight peg, it seems. Let's take a closer look on the details here. You have the waist articulation, you have the shoulder, and you have the elbow swivel there. And you have the little fist that you can rotate as well. And you get the little feet. Now for the cannons, I'm trying to see how this thing is connected. Okay, so it's connected on a straight peg on the back. So it actually cannot move, because this whole thing is mounted all together. Kind of wish it can, yeah, that would be nice. But nonetheless, not too bad. You do have this gun cannon rifle here, which is different from the ARC 78. There we go, get that thing there. Pop that off. Even the scope is has that separate piece, which is I get this thing focused here, which is quite nice. Alright, so let's see here. Let me try something. So let's say I want to attach this gun cannon thing here. Probably we can. It's the same spacing, and yeah, there we go. You can combine them. That's awesome. You can probably stock the bodies too if you want. Am I going to do that? Possibly not. But you can change the head too. Seems like they all share the same peg connections, which is good. So kind of like a GM here. Yep, really nice. There we go. Pop this out. Put this back here. Alright, so that's it for the gun cannon. I forgot to put this back here. I want to just put everything together. Yeah, really nice so far. Alright, and move on to the next one. Alright, next one we got the gun tank. And this is kind of like your heavy artillery unit. Yep. So let's open this up. Again, you got the gummy here. Made in Japan. Alright, cool. So, getting this in. See, I'm kind of curious on how far they're going to continue with this particular line. Are they going to make them all? I hope so. Because there's a lot of things you can do with these pieces. They could be great game tokens. Or pieces, if you ever have a board game. Or even just playing Monopoly. You know, I want to be a gun tank. Right, so attach this. And this has the similar connections as the gun cannon. A straight peg there. So something tells me we'll probably have the same option of swapping out the cannons. Which is cool. There we go. This is so cool. Yeah, despite the just have that rubber texture, and who knows how well that's gonna be for years to come, I like it. I mean, you could have just molded all of this in plastic, but just having that small texture kind of gives it a little bit more of the cuteness factor. Alright, so we have the neck here, and even the ears here. I believe you can rotate. Well, let's try that out. Can we even move this out? Not sure we cannot. Oh, okay, good thing I checked before I started moving that. I'm not even sure if you can even rotate that. And on the cockpit, there we go. And then seems like they're also numbered. I see number 3 there. Interesting. And actually, this makes a great puzzle piece if you just want to disassemble it and give it to someone. Here we go. Assemble it. Yeah, so here we go. We got rotations here on the neck or swivel, shoulder, or actually the waist. You have that as well, a little bit till you hit this on the threads. We got the threads here, and see how that thing is connected. Oh, okay. So this whole block, we just slide this in. Interesting. The back side. And there is no elbow articulation, you just get the shoulder, but that's more than enough or for what we need. Yeah, this is really cool. So we got the gun tank here. And let's place it there. We got 2 more to go. Alright, I'm gonna skip on the last one first because the G Fighter has more things to go along with that. So here we go. I'm gonna open this one. This is the Zaku one. Yep. And for those who are curious what this tastes like, it's kind of like that citrus taste. It's not a particular fruit. It's a weird citrus. But it's not too bad. I like those candies. Alright, so this one, it's really plain. You only get this one. So here we go. We got the Zaku. And I believe this is Zaku 1. And now we can pop this off. And unfortunately, it's not one of those we can rotate the head. It'll be nice if they made it separate. Yeah. Yeah, this whole thing's a whole block, and The whole black part inside is pushed up. I really want to just take that up, but it's gonna be a little bit more. Shoulder piece is removed on this side. There's none on the other side here, unfortunately. But that's the design of it. I got a little bit of smudge there. There's no waist articulation unless you start moving it up. Then there you have it. And you got that little dinky backpack here. And a mounting point, which you can store the cannon or the bazooka on the back here. Although this seems to be the peg is not long enough. Yeah, so I might need some blue tack on that. But it's there if you ever need to mount something on the back there. Alright, so moving this on here. I have a little issue with my autofocus. I got stuff on the back. Confuses the camera. Alright, here we go. So, putting this on here. Let's see. Is it this way? Yep. There we go. So looking at the box, let's take a look. Yeah. So there you go. There is no, I'm trying to see if there is a elbow swivel. There's none. So you just get the wrist, the shoulder, and you got this nice little Zaku here. Really cute. And last but not least, we have the G Fighter here. Alright, so mind you, I haven't really watched the original series. I just haven't gotten into it. And toy. Alright, so let's open this up. It's kind of cool that they give you another shield here. Probably part of its arsenal. Now, I think this is one of those that you can fly in air, and it also can go to space, and can also roam on land. It's a really interesting design. Because you have the tank treads, and how can you fly with that? You're gonna have you need a lot of boost. Very interesting. I get a little bit of nub there that I can probably clean later on with a hobby knife. Yeah, interesting block. And we have the extra shield here, which I don't think I can attach. I might have to look into on how this thing is combined over here. Okay, so let's kind of work with what we have there. So it seems that we can remove this. Oh, we're gonna do this. Can I remove here? I can remove this top part here, and seems like I can remove this core here. Okay. So for the bottom part, make sure you remove them separately. And actually, before I remove that, do I just attach this? I mean, this cockpit piece is also a cockpit. I can remove that as well. And all this. There we go. Now, if I want to try to do that, I got a peg here, which... Nope, we don't. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't seem to work like that. Oh, okay. Take this out. Oh, there we go. We need that lower part of that. And now we can probably have to move the arms up. And there we go. We got this. It's really interesting. This peg connection, okay. Kind of wish you can lower this down a little bit. But, yeah. That's nice. You got the Gundam with that lower half of the ship. And what else we got here? And from what it seems, goes this way. Trying to see what we can do with this one. Huh. So you can put the shield. Nope. Oh, this is where you gotta play around with the core. All right. So for the other part, see, I'm seeing there's a red piece there. We have to take this out. Put this on here, I guess. Then we're gonna take this red piece here. That's interesting. Possibly like this. Just up. Probably do it this way. And we do have that other shield which we can connect here. And I think from what I read, there's a mode called a G-Bull. This is probably what it is. There we go. So we got this configuration here as well. It's a little odd, but I guess it works. And yeah, I was trying to think if we can combine this, but you have two pegs here. I think this is probably what it is. Or you can probably have this rotated. No, from that picture, that's what it seems like. Yeah. So just another configuration. Anyways, yeah, that's not too bad. At least you get to play around with it, and again, you can interchange this with among other build models. Alright, so let's try a few things, and we've probably seen this around where you swap out the bodies of this tree. And what? I just noticed that they didn't make it uniform. Aw, why? I guess we can combine it on this one. Oh, that sucks. Can't really do anything with this. You can only swap it with this too. The RX-78 is different. Oh, why did they do that? Oh well. Oh, actually, that's part of that. Oh, I just want to show that. Yeah, there's just no way to combine to have the RX-78 on top of this. That is so weird. Thought they're gonna be universal. Oh well. Alright then, I did check out the first one, and they're mystery solved. So I had this problem with this one here where it keeps popping off. Yeah. So anyways, this is the one that comes with a first build model set. And on this one, when you pop it out, you have that right peg connection. So we can swap it out with gun tank here, and there we go. So they have to make a second one for it to be configurable with the G fighter. Yep. Well, there you go. Mystery solved. Yeah, not too bad. Maybe we can swap this pieces. Let's put this on. Well, here we go, and this one on here. Although I probably should have moved the red piece also, but there you go. You can interchange them whichever way you want, but you need to use the original or the first one from the set. And there you go. I really like these guys. They're fun to play with, and they're actually relatively cheap. Now, depending where you get them, this probably will range you about $4 to $10. Yeah. And hopefully you can get them within $5. And I think that's a very reasonable price for this little candy toys. Yeah. Let me know what you think about this. Otherwise, if you have any questions, let me know. So until then, this is Meads. Thanks for watching.